What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. It is so good to see you. It has been a while, I know, but I'm pretty sure if you follow my Instagram, follow social media at all, I mean, it's hard to keep this a secret. I got Miley back and she's running fantastic. I'm not actually sure if you can hear that, but there's a lot of wind coming this way from that direction because I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere right now, but why don't we take it back to my house and I'll do the vlog there. Now, some of you guys may be wondering how I got it up there. I mean, it doesn't look like that it's that treacherous, but in this car, it kind of is. It's not an off-roader. It's not built for that or anything like that. So any of the slightest bumps, you're gonna feel it. But I'm able to get up there because my air suspension has a ton of variation in the ride height. So you can see right behind me, this is what we call monster truck mode. It's sitting really tall, looks really ugly, and does not look appealing, but it helps me get over all of the bumps. Alrighty, now it's back at what I like to call cruise height. This is what I like to cruise around at and get a little glimmer of this IPE exhaust that I have on the car now, and it sounds excellent. I mean, right now it's just at idle. It's not a cold start or anything, so just got a small slight rumble to it, but it sounds excellent. I can't even describe to you. I haven't heard it outside the car yet, but inside the car it sounds excellent. But let's give you guys a little taste. So we're here in the car now, and we'll give it a couple of revs. Damn, I love the way this car sounds. This thing sounds awesome. Let's get that. Can you hear that exhaust? Oh my gosh, it sounds excellent. Getting a little squirrely there. This car doesn't have all the torque, but I mean, she'll get sideways if you want her to. It kind of doesn't help that the road's a little dirty right now. All right, we got the car back here. Got my couple of little helpers to help explain the car and what's been done. But had a little mishap on the highway right here. On the way back, man, one of my hood vents, you can see I have one over there. This one flew out, and that's because I'm kind of a dumbass. I popped it out when I went to Werkstatte BMW today to get the AC line put in. And when I went to pop it back in, it went in, but it didn't give me like the warm and fuzzy, like that's a solid click. And sure enough, it flew off on the highway, and I started laughing, and it was great. But I had plans to change those to black anyway, so whatever. So Victor and his team at Werkstatte BMW did a phenomenal job getting this car up to snuff. Tip-top Magoo, ready to rock for me. So we took the turbo kit off. As you can see, all of it, not all of it, most of it, is down here. There's a bunch in this box over here. There's parts on the counter. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. But it's off, and the whole car is converted back to completely 100% NA stock. So you can see the car is 100% stock now, and it is awesome. And we did the valve covers red while they were out. You can't really see this one right here, but you can. I guess you can kind of see it in there. Oh, that one has a little oil leak off of the cap. A little detailer, and it comes right off of there. So the mechanic Red who put this car together for me, one of Victor's guys, did an amazing job. I cannot tell you how good of a job he did. So within a day of him telling me he was taking it apart, the engine was out. He was showing me photos. It was sitting outside the car ready for the parts to come in. He started texting me what parts we needed, why we needed them, and then showing me pictures along the way. Once he got photos, once he got some parts in, he would text me again, hey, I also need this. Hey, I also need this. Once he got all of the parts he needed, within 2 days, the engine was back in and started up. Wasn't running really good, but it was started back up. He ended up flashing the ECU back to the completely 100% stock, and the car started running fantastic again. He put the IPE exhaust on for me, and I mean, you heard the IPE exhaust. It sounds phenomenal. It's incredible. It isn't a valved exhaust, but I actually haven't hooked up the valves yet. That's something that Red didn't want to do, and he asked me to do it, so that's fine. I can do it. It's easy, but I've just been kind of lazy about it. Now, you might be thinking, why didn't you just document this along the way? Why are you just talking about it in your garage? Well, I'm talking about it in my garage because you saw it was windy. But I did document it. I accidentally deleted all the footage because after I imported the footage, the computer was still editing on the SD card, not separated. After I thought all the files went to the computer, they were still technically on the SD card when I deleted them, and they're gone forever. So that's why I'm talking about it now. And I could have just not done this, but I feel like this car means a lot to me and it deserves an explanation. A couple of other things that I did is, you can see I did the gloss black trim around the button. This was silver, and then I did the red start stop button. I'm eventually going to do this because I have to, like, this is a very common BMW problem that happens, and you can see the steering wheel's bad. I'm going to replace that trim piece on the steering wheel. Not with carbon fiber. I just think carbon fiber on this wheel, the center part is not as attractive as Alcantara is on this part, but I would like to switch this to a Denman carbon fiber wheel, but we'll see how that goes. So I went ahead and I upgraded the screen as well, and it's so much better. It's so much clearer. You now have Apple CarPlay on here, and everything is stock. Everything works with the iDrive wheel if you want it to. You can go in here, everything's touch screen. It goes, if you want to go back to the user interface, and you can tell this is the original BMW screen, and you can tell even that looks ugly on this much better resolution screen. And everything still works as factory, and you can go through it, but I prefer to leave it on here. And you can go back to the iDrive, and it looks so much better. There's a couple of other features on here where you can go on here and have little gauges and stuff like that. I'm not going to use that stuff, but Scooter, what you doing in here, man? I'm trying to film a video. I'm trying to film a video, dude. What are you doing, dude? Anyways, the car feels updated a ton, and I'm just loving driving this car. It sounds good. It performs well. I have all of the new CSF products right now in the car. Radiator, oil cooler, trans cooler, power steering cooler. Actually, I don't have the trans cooler. I have everything but the trans cooler. Thank you to the CSF for helping me out getting those parts. And I will say that I can have the car idle, rock steady, dead in the center, even in the heat. I know we haven't really gotten that hot yet here in Vegas, but on a couple of 90-degree days that we have already had, the car idles rock steady in the center, and I've had it just idling for 45 minutes or so, just testing it, and it just stays there. Then, you know, having a little bit of fun on the highway with my friends and stuff, really kind of getting on the throttle. Still, again, dead center, it doesn't move. And I attribute not only the CSF products, but Red's mechanical knowledge and his craftsmanship of putting this car back together, because there are no lights on this car. The car doesn't go into limp mode. I mean, it has been solid. The first thing I did when I got the car back was step on it all the way to the light, turn around, step on it all the way back, because if I'm going to break the car, I want to break it in front of the shop, because I don't want to have it go anywhere, you know? So thank you to Red. Thank you to Werkstatte BMW. And it's been a pleasure working with you guys. And I'll definitely be back. Also, I got this new hat on, and I'm not sure if you like it or not. I definitely like it. My wife definitely does not like it. But that kind of seems to be the theme with women. They just don't like the way the colors clash, but I like it. There's a few of my friends that do like it. If you want one, hit me up, send me a message. I'll get one out to you. I promise in the future, we will be making more videos of the car. We will be starting to get better with video and content. I know I've said that in the past. I just gotta do it. And I not only gotta do it for myself, for you guys, but I also gotta do it for the cars. I feel like the cars deserve it. With all that being said, if you like this video, hit that like button below, smash it if that's something you wanna do, subscribe if you already haven't. We're gonna see you in the next video. Stay free, my friends.